Chosen one, God warns you. Do not dare to give up on that person. I am speaking to you right now because this moment carries a weight you must not ignore, and if you turn away too quickly, you may miss something that could change the course of your life forever. I am telling you clearly that the person you are thinking about is not in your life by accident, and your decision to stay or walk away holds a deeper meaning than you realize. This is not about simple feelings or temporary frustration. This is about purpose, growth, and a connection that I have allowed for a reason. What you do next will open doors or close them, and you must hear me fully before making a choice that cannot easily be undone. Type Amen if you agree. I see your heart growing tired, and I see the moments when you feel like letting go would be easier than holding on. I know the confusion you carry when things do not improve as quickly as you hoped, and I understand the weight of disappointment that has slowly built inside you. But I am warning you, because what feels like an ending is not an ending, and what feels like failure is not failure. You are standing in a place where patience is being tested, not because you are forgotten, but because you are being prepared for something deeper and stronger than you have ever known. If this is speaking to you, take a moment right now and show your faith by liking this video, because your simple action is a sign that you are choosing to listen instead of turning away from what I am revealing to you. You have been looking at that person through the lens of hurt, misunderstanding, and unmet expectations. But I see them through a lens that includes their past, their wounds, and the journey they are still walking. I am not asking you to ignore what is wrong, and I am not telling you to accept pain without wisdom. I am telling you that there is something unfolding beneath the surface, something you cannot fully see yet, and your role in this moment is not finished. Walking away now would mean stepping out before the work I have started has reached its purpose. There are times when distance feels like protection, and there are times when silence feels like strength, but not every moment of struggle is meant to push you away. Some moments are meant to shape you, to teach you patience, to deepen your understanding, and to strengthen your ability to love beyond comfort. I am guiding you through something that is refining your spirit, even though it feels uncomfortable in your heart. You are not being asked to stay in confusion, you are being asked to stay in faith. Type 777 if you trust God. You have been thinking that giving up will bring peace, but I am telling you that peace does not come from running away from what I have placed in your path. True peace comes when you trust me enough to stay where I have positioned you, even when you do not fully understand the reason. This person is not just a part of your life for convenience. They are part of a process that is shaping both of you. You are being stretched, and they are being changed, even if you cannot see it yet. I know there have been moments when you felt unseen, unheard, and unappreciated, and those moments have planted doubt in your heart. But you must understand that not every delay means denial, and not every struggle means it is time to walk away. Sometimes what feels broken is actually being rebuilt in a way that is stronger than before. I am working in ways that are not always visible, and you must not let temporary emotions make permanent decisions for you. You are not weak for wanting to hold on, and you are not foolish for believing that things can change. Your desire to stay is not coming from emptiness. It is coming from a place within you that recognizes there is still something worth fighting for. I placed that awareness inside you, and I do not place something inside you without purpose. What you feel is not random, it is part of the guidance I am giving you. There will be moments ahead where clarity begins to replace confusion, and understanding begins to take the place of frustration. You will start to see small shifts, small changes, small signs that what you held on to was not in vain. But you must not expect everything to change overnight, because growth takes time and transformation happens in layers. You are being asked to remain steady, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Do not allow the voice of fear to become louder than my voice within you. Fear will tell you to leave, to protect yourself, to stop caring, but I am telling you to stand firm in wisdom, in patience, and in faith. There is a difference between walking away from harm and walking away from purpose, and you must not confuse the two. I am guiding you, even when it feels unclear, and I am protecting you, even when you feel exposed. This connection you are part of is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to refine you. It is meant to teach you what love truly looks like when it is tested, when it is stretched, and when it is challenged. You are learning how to remain grounded even when emotions rise, and you are learning how to trust me beyond what your eyes can see. This is not a wasted season, it is a shaping season. Hold your heart steady, because what you are building through patience will become something that stands strong in the future. What you are learning now will protect you later, and what you are choosing now will shape what comes next. I am not asking you to stay without boundaries, and I am not asking you to ignore your worth. I am asking you to trust me enough to not give up too soon. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There are things happening within that person that you cannot fully see yet, and their journey is not moving at the same pace as your expectations. I see the battles they are fighting quietly, the fears they are learning to face, and the walls that are slowly coming down even when it does not look like progress to you. Your frustration comes from what is visible, but my work often begins in what is hidden. You are being called to trust that change is happening even when it feels delayed. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been measuring this connection by what you receive in return, and that has caused your heart to feel drained and uncertain. But I am guiding you to see beyond immediate results and into long-term purpose. There are moments when you are meant to give patience, understanding, and presence without seeing instant reward, because what is being built is not temporary. What I am forming between you is deeper than surface emotions, and it requires endurance that goes beyond comfort. This does not mean you should lose yourself, and it does not mean you should accept what dishonors your spirit. I am not asking you to shrink or to ignore your worth. I am asking you to stand in strength while choosing not to give up too soon. There is a balance that you are learning, a balance between holding on and holding yourself with dignity. This is where growth becomes real, because you are learning to stay without losing who you are. There have been moments when silence from them has made you feel forgotten, and moments when their actions did not match what you hoped for. Those moments have tested your patience and stirred questions inside your heart. But I want you to see that not every silence is rejection, and not every delay is a sign of indifference. Sometimes people withdraw because they are trying to understand themselves, and sometimes they need time to face things they have avoided for a long time. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You are part of a process that is not only about them, it is also about you becoming stronger, wiser, and more grounded in who you are. You are learning how to love without losing your center, and how to stay without becoming dependent on what you receive back. This is shaping your character in a way that will serve you in every part of your life. What you are gaining through this experience will remain with you long after this moment passes. There will be a point where clarity will rise, and when that moment comes, you will understand why you were asked to stay when everything in you wanted to leave. You will see the growth, not only in them, but in yourself, and you will recognize that your patience was not wasted. You will see that the connection was not random, and that your role carried purpose even in the difficult moments. That understanding will bring a kind of peace that cannot be rushed. Do not let temporary emotions push you into decisions that you will later question. Right now, your feelings are intense, and they are influenced by what is happening in the moment. But I see the full picture, and I am guiding you based on what is ahead, not just what is happening now. You must learn to trust my perspective over your immediate reactions, because I am leading you towards something that is still forming. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like you are carrying the weight by yourself. I am walking with you through every moment, and I am strengthening you from within, even when you feel tired. When your heart feels heavy, I am there. When your mind feels overwhelmed, I am there. You are being supported in ways that you cannot always recognize, but that does not make them any less real. There is a reason why you have not been able to fully let go, even when you tried. That reason is not coincidence, and it is not confusion. It is alignment with something that is still in motion. I am not keeping you in this place without purpose, and I am not asking you to stay without direction. I am guiding you through something that requires time, patience, and faith. You will begin to notice small changes if you remain steady. They may not be dramatic at first, but they will be real. A shift in communication, a moment of honesty, a sign of effort that was not there before. These are not random. They are indicators that something is moving forward. You must learn to recognize these moments, because they are part of the progress you have been waiting for. Stay grounded in who you are, and do not allow frustration to pull you away from your center. You are stronger than the emotions that rise within you, and you are capable of standing firm even when things feel uncertain. This is your moment to grow into a deeper level of trust, not only in me, but in yourself. You are becoming someone who can endure, someone who can see beyond the surface, and someone who can hold steady when things are not easy. I am not asking you to ignore what is wrong. I am asking you to see beyond it. I am not asking you to stay blindly. I am asking you to stay wisely. There is a difference between being stuck and being positioned, and right now you are being positioned. You are exactly where you need to be for what is unfolding next. What you are part of is not finished, and what you are feeling is not the end. Stay present, stay aware, and stay connected to me. I am leading you step by step, even when the path feels unclear. Trust that I am working, trust that I am guiding, and trust that what you are holding on to still has purpose. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There was a time when every small action from that person could affect your peace, and every silence could pull you into doubt. But now you are learning to hold your peace even when things do not go as expected, and that is a powerful transformation. You are not becoming distant, you are becoming grounded. This grounding allows you to stay present without losing yourself, and to care without feeling consumed. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You must understand that growth does not always look like dramatic change, and healing does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it shows up in small, quiet ways, like a softer response, a moment of honesty, or a willingness to try again. These moments may seem small, but they are part of something greater that is being built over time. You are witnessing progress, even if it does not yet match the picture you had in your mind. I am also teaching you how to recognize your own value more clearly, so that your decision to stay is not rooted in fear or insecurity. You are not staying because you feel you have no other choice. You are staying because you understand that there is purpose here. This is a place of strength, not weakness. When you choose to remain from a place of strength, your presence becomes powerful instead of draining. There are lessons unfolding within you that go beyond this one connection. You are learning patience that will carry into other areas of your life, and you are developing a deeper sense of discernment. You are becoming more aware of what truly matters and what does not. This awareness will protect you in the future, and it will guide your decisions with clarity instead of confusion. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You may still feel moments of doubt, and that is part of the process. Doubt does not mean you are failing. It simply means you are human, and you are learning to trust something greater than your immediate understanding. When those moments come, do not let them lead your actions. Let them pass, and return to the truth that I have been placing inside your heart. There is also something important you must see about that person. They are not the same as they were before, even if the change is not fully visible yet. I am working within them, shaping their thoughts, their responses, and their awareness. Growth within a person often begins quietly, and it takes time before it becomes consistent. You are witnessing the early stages of something that has the potential to become stable and real. But I am also calling you to remain wise. Staying does not mean losing your voice, and it does not mean accepting everything without clarity. You are allowed to express your truth, to communicate your needs, and to stand in what is right. Strength and patience must walk together, not separately. This is how you remain balanced while continuing forward. There will be a moment when you feel a shift that is undeniable, a moment where things begin to align in a way that brings relief to your heart. It may come through a conversation, a realization, or a change in behavior that confirms what you have been holding on to. That moment will not be accidental. It will be the result of everything that has been developing beneath the surface. You will recognize it because it will bring clarity where there was once confusion. You are also being prepared for a deeper level of connection, one that is not built on temporary emotions, but on understanding and growth. What you are going through now is creating a foundation that can support something lasting. Without this process, the connection would not have the strength to endure future challenges. You are building something that has depth, and depth requires time. Do not rush the process by trying to force outcomes before they are ready. What is meant to grow will grow at the right pace, and forcing it will only create imbalance. Your role is to remain present, to act with wisdom, and to trust that I am guiding the timing. When you release the need to control everything, you create space for things to unfold naturally. You have come further than you realize, and your ability to remain shows a level of strength that you may not have seen in yourself before. This is not just about staying for someone else, it is about becoming who you are meant to be. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more patient, more grounded, and more aligned with purpose. That transformation is valuable, and it will impact every part of your life. I am also protecting you in ways you cannot always see. Even in moments that feel uncertain, I am guiding what happens and what does not happen. I am placing limits where needed, and I am allowing only what serves your growth to remain. You are not exposed in the way you may sometimes feel. You are covered and guided through every step. As you continue, you will notice that your reactions change, your perspective deepens, and your ability to remain steady becomes stronger. These are signs that you are growing into the place I have been leading you toward. You are not the same as you were at the beginning of this journey, and that change matters. Stay with the process, because there is still more to unfold. What you are part of has not reached its full expression yet, and your role is still active. Continue to walk with patience, continue to stand in truth, and continue to trust that I am leading you where you need to be. There was a time when your emotions would rise quickly, and you would feel pulled in different directions depending on how things unfolded. But now you are starting to pause, to observe, and to choose your responses instead of being carried by your feelings. This is not distance, this is maturity. It is the result of everything you have been learning through this process, and it is preparing you for what comes next. Type 222 to claim miracles. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. I want you to see that your presence in this situation has already created impact, even if you have not fully recognized it. Your patience has softened moments that could have become conflict, and your consistency has provided stability where there was once uncertainty. These things matter more than you realize, because they create an environment where growth becomes possible. You have been part of shaping something that is still developing. At the same time, I am bringing you into a deeper awareness of what you deserve, so that your decision to stay is not confused with settling. You are not here to accept less than what aligns with your worth. You are here to stand in your value while allowing space for growth to happen. This balance is important because it keeps your heart open without allowing it to be diminished. There may still be moments when you feel the urge to walk away, especially when progress feels slow or unclear. In those moments, you must return to what I have placed inside you instead of what your emotions are telling you. Emotions can shift quickly, but the truth I have given you remains steady. This is where your trust becomes real, because you are choosing to follow what is deeper than what is temporary. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also beginning to see the other person with a clearer understanding, not just through the lens of what they have done, but through the awareness of who they are becoming. This does not excuse what has been wrong, but it gives you a fuller picture of what is unfolding. You are witnessing someone in the process of change, and that process is not always smooth or immediate. It requires time, and it often includes setbacks before stability is reached. I am asking you to remain patient, but not passive. There is a difference between waiting with awareness and waiting without direction. You are meant to stay engaged, to communicate clearly, and to stand firm in what is right. This is how you remain active in the process, while still trusting that I am guiding the outcome. You are not being asked to simply endure, you are being asked to participate with wisdom. There will be a moment where things begin to align in a way that feels natural instead of forced. You will notice that communication becomes easier, understanding becomes clearer, and the tension that once filled your heart begins to fade. This shift will not happen all at once, but when it begins, you will recognize it. It will feel like a weight has lifted, and you will know that something real is taking shape. You must also remember that your journey is not limited to this connection alone. Everything you are learning is preparing you for a larger path, one that includes growth, purpose, and fulfillment beyond what you can see right now. This experience is part of that preparation, and the strength you are building will carry forward into every area of your life. Nothing you are going through is without meaning. Do not let impatience cause you to step away from something that still has life in it. Impatience can create endings that were never meant to happen, and it can close doors that were still in the process of opening. I am guiding you to remain steady so that you do not miss what is still forming. What is meant for you will not come through haste. It will come through alignment and timing. You are also learning to trust yourself more deeply, because as you listen to my guidance, you are becoming more connected to your own inner clarity. This is important because it allows you to move forward with confidence instead of doubt. You are no longer searching outside for constant reassurance. You are finding strength within. This is a sign that you are growing into who you are meant to be. There is protection around you, even in moments when things feel uncertain. I am not allowing anything to harm you beyond what you are able to handle, and I am guiding each step with intention. Even when things feel unclear, there is structure behind what is unfolding. You are not moving through this without direction, even if you cannot always see the path ahead. As you continue, you will notice that your ability to remain calm increases, and your perspective becomes more balanced. You will begin to respond with understanding instead of reacting with frustration. This is the result of the growth that has been taking place within you, and it is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. You are becoming someone who can hold steady even when things are not perfect. The connection you are part of is not based on surface-level emotion. It is rooted in something deeper that requires time to fully develop. What you are building now has the potential to become something strong and lasting, but only if it is given the space and patience it needs. Rushing it would weaken it, but allowing it to grow naturally will strengthen it. Stay with this process, because it is not finished. There is still more unfolding, more clarity coming, and more growth ahead. You are not at the end. You are in the middle of something that is still being shaped. Continue to trust, continue to stand firm, and continue to move with wisdom. There is a quiet strength forming inside you, a strength that does not need constant reassurance to remain steady. This strength is what allows you to stay without feeling lost, and to care without feeling drained. You are learning how to hold your ground in peace, even when things around you are still finding their place. This is a sign that you are no longer being led by uncertainty, but by a deeper sense of clarity that I have been building within you. Type 777 to affirm your belief. I want you to notice how different you feel compared to when this began. In the past, your thoughts were filled with questions. Your emotions felt overwhelming, and your reactions came quickly. Now, there is space between what you feel and how you respond. That space is where your growth lives, and it is where your power begins to take shape. You are not being controlled by the situation anymore. You are learning to stand above it. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The person you have been holding on to is also moving through their own process, even if it is not always visible to you. There are changes happening in their awareness, in their perspective, and in the way they begin to understand what this connection means. Growth within them may come slowly, but it is happening, and it is being shaped through everything that has unfolded between you. You are part of that shaping, even when it feels like nothing is changing. There will be moments ahead where you will feel a shift that brings relief to your heart. It may come in the form of honesty, a clear expression, or a consistent action that shows effort where there was once distance. These moments will not be random. They will be the result of everything that has been building over time. When they come, you will recognize them, because they will carry a sense of truth that cannot be forced. Type 1111 to affirm. You must continue to walk with wisdom, because staying does not mean ignoring what matters. Your voice still matters, your boundaries still matter, and your peace still matters. I am not asking you to sacrifice yourself. I am asking you to stand in your strength while allowing space for growth. This balance is what keeps your heart open without allowing it to be wounded unnecessarily. There is also something important you must understand about timing. Not everything that is meant to happen will happen quickly, and not everything that is delayed is meant to be denied. Timing is part of how I align things in the right way, and it often requires patience that goes beyond what feels comfortable. You are being guided through that timing, even when it feels slow. You may still feel moments of uncertainty, and that is natural. Growth does not remove every doubt instantly. It teaches you how to move forward even when doubt tries to appear. Each time you choose to trust instead of withdraw, you are strengthening your ability to remain grounded. This is how you become steady, not by avoiding challenges, but by moving through them with awareness. There is a deeper connection forming, one that is not based on surface-level emotion, but on understanding, patience, and growth. This kind of connection takes time to develop because it is built on something real. What you are part of has the potential to become something strong, but it must be given the space to grow naturally. You are in the process of building that foundation. Do not let frustration cause you to lose sight of what you have already come through. You have already endured moments that felt uncertain, and you have already shown strength in ways you did not expect from yourself. This journey has revealed parts of you that were hidden before, and those parts are now becoming your strength. You are not the same person you were at the beginning, and that matters. You are also being prepared for a level of peace that comes from understanding instead of guessing. There will be a moment when things feel clear, when the confusion fades, and when you can see the direction of this connection without doubt. That clarity will come because you remained, because you trusted, and because you allowed the process to unfold. I am guiding you through every step, even when you feel like you are moving slowly. There is intention behind every moment, and there is purpose behind every part of this journey. You are not here by accident, and this connection is not without meaning. Everything is being shaped in a way that will make sense when the time is right.